Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well this fine Sunday morning, if that is the day you are watching this. Today we have been given the Ford F-150 Raptor R in Horizon 5. We will be taking a look at that, and I will also be going into how we unlocked it. So how we unlocked the Ford F-150 Raptor R was in Horizon Race Off. It was part of the community challenge where we had to complete enough races or events to unlock it. So the screen for it once it unlocked reads, "Congratulations, the community completed enough events to unlock the 2023 Ford F-150 Raptor R for everyone. Claim this prize from the message center." So at this point I'm not sure if this car will be returning later on or it will be exclusive to this event, as Horizon 5 tends to do that. There are a couple of cars that have never returned. To start this off, let's take a look at FORZA Vista mode. So here we have, it has been modelled, so you can get a look at the engine. Usually these are powered by diesel, I believe. Going around the back, now this is a thing on it. I don't understand why this was even bothered with, but you can open the tailgate, as suppose you could really just look in over the top if you were curious at what it looks like on there. So the inside, I will show you a bit of the inside now before we get into the upgrades on this vehicle. Underneath the body kits, we'll have a look at what we can do here under aero and appearance. So we have front bumper upgrades, we have addictive desert designs, bull bars or roo bars if you want to call them that. So you have three options to choose for. So if any of those pick your fancy, you can put them on. Underneath rear wing, we have more addictive desert designs, rear roof lights or tray lights, and another option with a more steel-like appearance with a couple more light options. The Horizon 5 street rear wing, again that's pretty much on every single off-roader, and a overlanding kit and a tent if you feel like putting that on here as well. Rear bumper, we have more addictive desert designs, so it just changes the look of the rear bumper just a small amount. It has better reversing lights or rain lights, I'm not sure what those function as. And yeah, so that's the three options you get under here. So we'll take it into some races and see how it drives, but there is one thing. I do believe that the reward was definitely a missed opportunity to add something that's actually cool and unique to Horizon 5, as we've already got about 4 of these Raptor things already in the game, so I don't know why they even bothered to add another one. Like, it kind of just takes away the incentive to actually work towards unlocking it in the end. There are several other cooler vehicles they could have added, like a Subaru Crosstrek buggy. But saying that, it handles rather well, so going on to lap 2 now. So feel free to also say in the comments what you chose to build your Raptor R as. Is it a race car, rally, or off-roader, or drag car even? Into the final lap now, still currently in first place. And across the line in first place. Up next is a bit of rally racing in the wilds. I'm also interested in, like, if you have any ideas that would have been a better reward car, feel free to tell everybody as well in the comments section, and what would you believe would have been a better car for you to add. Another thing is, I just don't get why somebody would want to own something so big and cumbersome, especially around an urban city. Like, they should really just, there's no need for them unless you're a farmer or a tradie, then I understand, but why would you need to have these if you just live around the city and just go down to the grocery store once in a while? To be honest, I absolutely can't stand being behind one of these SUVs or utes because you just can't see what's coming past or see what's in front. When you go and pass them for driving too slowly along the roads, you can't actually see anything coming, so they're kind of dangerous in a way. Another thing that happens where I live is that we have painted mediums on the middle of the road. That's for like emergencies or if a truck is unloading something, and you'll quite often get one of these ute drivers will pass you on the medium, but it's like not really meant for that. Another thing that quite often happens is when you come up to a stoplight and there's two lanes become one, so it's one lane on the other side. More often than not, you'll have one of these people in a Ranger or a Triton just feel that they have to pull up beside you and get through the other side before you, like you're in their way, when the reality is they are literally in everybody else's way for just being annoying. Like, if you own one of these utes or Raptors and you actually drive respectively on the road, then that's actually good, but I'm meaning those ones that just have no manners at all and think that they can do whatever they want just because they're in the big vehicle when everyone knows that they're overcompensating for something. And we crossed the line in first place. Now we are going into Baja. This should be in its element here as it is an extreme off-roader, so should be where it really stands out among the rest. Shove your way through the pack. There's no need to slow down for them. So yeah, like I have mentioned, I do believe there were far too many Ford Ranger, Raptor or F-150s already. I think I might be getting rid of this because I absolutely cannot stand utility vehicles or SUVs. So you might see it in the auction house or you might not. At this point I'm not too sure. But I remember back in the day when Horizon and FORZA in general had a lot more cars. They weren't, to me lately it seems to be they're getting more and more of these SUVs that nobody really asked for. Like the last thing say you're driving home from work and you get stuck behind one of them, because most of the drivers of them are just self-entitled anyway. The last thing you really want to do is to then come home, jump on Horizon 5 or Horizon 6 when that eventually arrives, and just have them soaking up the lanes as well. They're just clogging everything up. You don't want. It's the type of thing you don't want to see, because then it kind of makes you not want to play at all. And that brings us to the end of today's video, but before I go, I thought I'd also mention that a little fun fact I found out about this. Even though it is a Ford, it uses the exact same engine sounds from the limited edition F-Gen Malu that we have in the game, manufactured as HSV. So if this sort of thing interests you, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.